guys? It's Angel here, and welcome back to Angel's Opinions. Welcome back to Journey of Wrestling, episode 2. Now, I'm recording this before the first episode to come out, so any suggestions that might be in the comments of that video will not be adhered to yet. But I'll record episode 3 after episode 1's released. But I just wanted to get back into the game because I had so much fun with it. Now, when I was off camera, I did this. Now, these are some potential names of people I could buy. Now, in the game, there's like, you can trade obviously, but there's also kind of a poaching system where you can buy out contracts and stuff. And I want to see if I can buy out some contracts. Personally, the two I'm really thinking about the most is I think Joe Hendry's gettable, which would be massive. And the other one is Danhausen, because I love Danhausen. I think he could be some fun. So we're going to try and get Joe Hendry and Danhausen. We'll go with Joe Hendry first, because he is very close to main event. Now, he's 37. We don't know any of his stats. We're going to offer 575. Okay. 700 to the max, I'll go. Boom, and we want to send him straight to the main roster. Okay, we've got Joe Hendry on the way. Potentially, unless they match the bid back, which they can still now do. And then we want to go to AEW and get Danhausen. I love Danhausen. 250. That's it! I could get better options for my backyard indie promotion. Last chance. Have I offended him? Okay, I've offended Danhausen. It will not be Danhausen. We got Joe Hendry though. I don't want to steal Moose from TNA at the same time, do I? Andrade could be an interesting one. Who else does AEW have? Because there's a couple people that AEW I was looking for. Looking in that upper mid-card area a lot. I didn't really go down to the lower mid-card with these guys. So there could be a lower mid-card person down here where I'm like, that's a pretty good get. Like a Tony Nese. Tony Nese is not a bad shout at all. Thunder Rosa, I wouldn't mind getting actually. But I think I have to try. How much I got? 800. Do I try it? Some options. See, I wouldn't mind getting someone like a Kyle O'Reilly, but I'm nervous he's going to have like a tag team trait thing, and I don't have a tag team to put him in right now. Shelton Benjamin's on the older side. Do I just go for it? Do I try and bring in Claudio Castagnoli or Darby? 30-year-old Darby, he's insane enough. 625. Done. Okay, we're down to $122, which is not great. But by the end of the month, at the end of this next pay-per-view, which we're about to go on to, we could have Joe Hendry and Darby Allin join our ranks. Say his name, and he might very much well appear. So, let's have a look at what we're looking at. Feud-wise, we've got 5 feuds already. And we already know a segment we need to book, so we might as well put it out of the way now, which is Ricky Knight Jr. in a solid feud promo. Done. Lock that in. That is easy as Shayna Baszler and Ricky Knight Jr. is locked in there. I would like to do one of my favourite matches to do. We get Nakajima, who is a heel, and Brooke Jensen, who is a heel. Mason Madden and Mansoor. Boop, boop, and against our face teams. Where are our flippy boys themselves? I don't know why I'm calling them flippy. They're not really that flippy, are they? Cheshu's not that flippy. But I think that's an awesome... I was going to say an elimination match, but we'll save the points for the pay-per-views and stuff. That's a fun little match type that gets a bunch of people on the card, which is awesome. Sami Zayn and Rhea need to cut promos, I think, tonight. I think we just have a bit of a promo battle between Sami Zayn and Rhea. Get the producer to come in and help on that one. That's going to be high on the card. Zelina Vega, Grayson Waller could have a match with Alexa. 3-way. Non-title. So those are the feuds on the card. Ricky Saints. Yeah. Let's go a tag match. 2v2. Ricky Saints and Camilla Hayes are going to tag against Ray Phoenix, Dragon Lee. Couple of masked guys. And that is pretty much all things on the card. Shayna Baszler is missing from the card, and so is Pete Dunne. I might have Baszler on the card beating win a tag match. Yeah, do I have Baszler beat Pete Dunne in a match? Yeah, I think I do. I want this to be the main. Open hard with that match. Have a feud promo by Ricky Knight backstage. Baszler then beats Dunne afterwards. Go, no, I'm top. Maybe, no, put this in the middle of the card. So start with the tag thing. That. I think I'm happy with that. This is our first ever weekly show. AOW, Voices of Violence. Now, morale-wise, we'll have Dragon Lee and Ray Phoenix go over, which everyone's happy about. Phoenix, Dragon Lee, and Ricky Saints are all starting to go over. 4-star match, lovely to open the show. I'm glad that did open now. No, it doesn't matter mentally for me. Opener's got to be great. That raised the feud a bit, which is good. Then Baszler beats Dunne to show who's the real baddest bitch. One's a lot less happy than the other. Let's go with the ones that aren't as happy, because we want to keep the morale up around here. We get... Oh, the producer didn't help that one, but Sammy and Rhea just give them the mic and let them run. And now, match here. I was going to have Zelina go over, but Grayson is not happy at all, is he? So let's... Oh, bad match. Well, in comparison to the rest of the matches, they're bad, but that's actually a decent match, nearly 3 stars, so it's not awful. That was our main event. Whoopsie, I didn't even realize I made that the main event. I think the promo should have been the main event. That's fine. Everyone's weekly shows. We're not going to focus on weekly show stuff mostly. With the post stuff, we're going to look at after the pay-per-view. So we had Ricky Knight, big morale boost, love that. Let's go into managers quickly. Let's add some relationships, shall we? Because Park Jr. and El Hierro should look after each other. Add relationship. Andre Chase and Thea Hale should look after each other. Thea Hale and Andre Chase. Brooke Jensen and Nakajima should look after each other. And who's the one I'm missing? I'm missing... Oh, Mansoor and Mason Madden. Oh, God. This is costing me money. Now, I actually can't afford to have Mason Madden look after Mansoor at the moment, which is annoying. But, yeah, we'll figure it out. But that should have been done in the first episode. That's on me. Okay, this episode... Oh, shit going crazy. I want to have a massive main event scene brawl on this show. By that I mean Rhea, Sammy, Ricky Knight, and Shayna. I want, there we go, 2 to 4. A big fight to main event the show. All in brawl between these two feuds. Which is awesome. Zelina Vega and Grayson Waller will do promo. Battle, lovely. tag feuds, we're gonna have MNX and Lost Park do something silly, something that goes with little person impersonation. Tag match, we're gonna have Chase take on Brookajima. Matches, we're gonna have Ricky Saints, who is not in a feud, and Alexa Bliss, who is not in a feud, have a match and start a feud because Alexa's a prude, according to Ricky Starks. This is a feud, so this should be the semi-main event. This is starting a feud, so this should be opening. The weird stuff in the middle. And mid-card match, I really like Rey Fenix and Dragon Lee as a tag team. Could build them up as a real tag team eventually. So let's go 2-2 again. Rey Fenix, Dragon Lee versus Zelina Vega and Pete Dunne. And just a regular 2-2 match, nothing on the line. After a promo battle, Zelina goes out there and has a match. Boom. That's the second week show done. I'll give Alexa. Because Lex, little less happy Alexa is, so Zelina wrestled more than in the rings with mics in hand. They embarrassed each other about their worst in-ring losses. Yeah, Zelina and Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne's not happy enough to be taking a loss right now. I assume. Yep, there it is. Comedy chops and comedy chops, which is why Silly segment does well because it's comedy. Silly's like the game's version of comedy. Either team could go over. Brookajima goes over, good job. And then a big brawl to end the show. A camera crew is live in the fight between Rhea, Sammy, Ricky Knight, and Shayna Baszler. They went through an intense brawl in the streets outside the arena. By God Almighty, as God is my witness, she is broken in half. And that's gone up to 81. That's a good show. 4-star show. Lovely. Things going up. Things getting better. Love that. Just want to check ourselves, basically. 17,000 people watch. 200 more fans. We have the Go Home show for Total Carnage, which is August show. We're gonna book it. Rhea and Sammy. It's interesting to decide what gets a match and what doesn't. Like, that's already looked to stay on this. So I want to leave it. Let's go with I reckon Alexa Bliss and Ricky Starks can just be Saints. Can just be matches, I think. I reckon something you'll notice I'll do a lot with promo battles is I'll try and get multiple feuds in there because it will genuinely help 2 feuds along at once and also saves you slots. So Rhea and Sammy, I'm under match, not segment. We don't give away the world title match for free ever. Let's go with a I'm gonna save a contract signing for like the last match they have. Car destruction. Rhea destroys Sami Zayn's new car. Nice. That's up there. Match. I wouldn't mind Shayna and Ricky Knight going at each other on TV. Not for the title, but like a preview for tomorrow night or Sunday night or whenever our pay-per-views are. I don't even know when our weekly shows are. Let's do a segment with these two. They're going to tease fighting each other. And then let's do a big 3v3 match of Rey Fenix, Dragon Lee, and Andre Chase versus Grayson Waller, Carmelo Hayes, and heel Brooke Jensen. No feuds in that. There is, damn it. Oh yeah, there is. LA Park Jr. Ray Phoenix and Dragon. Yeah, against Carmelo. Brooke Jensen. And Grayson Waller. There we go. No feuds in that. Start the show with a promo battle, classic Raw style. End the match with Shayna, and the night with Shayna versus Ricky Knight, which should be a good match, hopefully. Here we go. Kidnapping and jealousy. I forgot that's what the feud was about. The kidnapping, and there's a jealousy feud. They kidnap their dog. I don't know. Big 3-on-3 match. Do not care who wins. Lovely. I believe Grayson's the heel, so Grayson Waller teases the fight, but backs out of the ring at the last minute. Yes, classic storytelling. 4.25 star. 100% efficiency, and I've just clicked off the screen, which is lovely. Oh, it's loading my video because it was the last thing that was on. Ricky Saints, Alexa. We'll simulate. Alexa goes over. Card attraction. Like I said, Rhea, as only a face can, destroys Sami Zayn's brand new car. How dare she? And Ricky Knight's winning at the pay-per-view, so Shayna Baszler goes over here. Because, yeah, kind of has to at this point. Change to content from Epic. Grayson Waller's not very happy. Got a sad Grayson here, ladies and gentlemen. Sad Grayson. And we gained 200 more fans. 18k. Here we go. Welcome to Town of Carnage. And this is where the fun begins. Booking the pay-per-view. So Rhea and Sami is obviously on. Getting the matches on the cards matter. Immediately, this is Zelina and Grayson's level 2. Now, you instantly get 1 staleness at pay-per-view, which means that will go to level 3 unless it gets to super hot where it gets extra staleness, which I don't think it's about to. That means we barely have enough time to get through another pay-per-view run, which means that feud's probably going to get blown off here. So, big blow off for Zelina and all that stuff. Let's see if anything like that's in the tag. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be blowing off both tag feuds because neither got very hot. There's some blow-offs. Right there. Now, not on the show. Yet, at least. I was going to do a 2v2, but Pete Dunne is a face. So let's go Ray. Who can eat a pin? They're both on 71, so I guess they're both going to be eating pins tonight, probably. As Dragon Lee takes on Mello as money. Segment, we want to hype that main event up. Production, main event, hype it up. Let's go. Hype that main event up. And excuse me. We're gonna seeing is there anything else we want to do here? Well, yeah, let's do a few packs for Zelina and Grayson since that's ending. Boom. That will be a high up match because it is blowing off and it's a pretty high level feud. Let's get the tag titles up. We're going to have to drop the Intercontinental title lower on the card than I want it, but that's okay. Let's get Chase U as the opener, I reckon. Then we're going to Mello versus Dragon Lee. Ray Phoenix versus Pete Dunne. She can be there. And Dragon Lee versus Carmelo Hayes here. Alexa Bliss and Saint up here. I think I'm happy with that order of things. So we're blowing off this one. And the tag ones, I'm going to give the Heritage Touch. Do I give him a street fight? Do I have the money for that? I do. Do I give him a street fight? I think I do. Give him the street fight. It's there. It's the first single feud blow off. Let's go. AOW Total Carnage. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. Interest is on. Sorry. Angels Opinions Wrestling presents AOW Total Carnage, live tonight in front of a mostly packed audience. Fans' interest is on par for the event, which is headlined by Rhea Ripley versus Sami Zayn for the AOW World Heavyweight Championship. One of the most anticipated matches tonight is Zelina Vega versus Grayson Waller for the AOW Heritage Championship in a street fight match. Other matches that have the fan buzzers include Brookajima versus Chase U and Ricky Knight Jr. versus Shayna Baszler for the Intercontinental Championship. Go on to see our predictions. These are the predictions that I don't care about. Brookajima versus Chase U. Who needs the win? Chase U morale needs wise, so we'll give it to Chase U. Gets it blown off. Thea Hale starts to get over, so maybe it was the correct decision, and it was 4.5 stars. Like I said, Pete Dunne needs the win. Ricky Knight Jr. is the champion, so he must retain here. Only 4 stars, lovely. Mello needs the win more than Dragon Lee. Both people were happy, 4.25 star. Mello starts to get over, and Dragon Lee and Mello put on a hot match, both boosting their overness. That is awesome. Oh, MNX, like I said, they've not long had the belt. Lost Parks need some win though. So, Ricky Saints and Alexa Bliss just died. Alexa Bliss has beat him twice. So, yep, Saints gets a win. Simulate decided that. Hyping up this feud. Get up 9 more levels before it blows off. With Zelina retaining her belt. In not as high of a level match as I was hoping it'd be. Hyping up this main event. Rhea versus Sami Zayn. Oh, I'm tempted to do a ring collapse thing, but Rhea Ripley goes over in a 4.5 star match. Good for Sami and Rhea. Sami Zayn and Rhea Ripley put on a hot match. Hell yeah, they did. She's increased to over from popular. Zelina Vega is officially over. Oh, we're starting to get some people over here. Look at... Oh... Love this, love this. Oh, this version of the feud, the one that you can replace with anything, is leveled up wise, so that's lovely. Let's see what the ratings for the show is, shall we? Oh, wish to watch. I could watch Rhea versus Sami Zayn. That'd be a fucking amazing match. Here we go. 4-star show, 92. Oh, that's perfect. I only spent 10. Oh, and we're back up to 800 like that. Love that. No, that's not. I don't love that. I've been turned down. Joe Hendry or one of them's turned me down. Let's see how many buys we got. We lost 200 fans because SummerSlam and All In are in. That's why. SummerSlam, it's forwards hot. WWE. Okay, yep. No news with us. Darby Allin was rejected, but we brought in, say his name and he appears. Joe Hendry is here. Clap, clap. Oh, we've got an artifact, so I can now show you the artifacts. So this is the artifacts, which is special one-off things that you can buy back and all that. And they get really interesting. Ring Return Plus, which is a big one. Stage miraculous full-time comeback from a retired superstar. Return Plus. Convince a part-timer to sign on full-time again. And then regular re-sign. Convince a part-time superstar to sign on for more appearances. Ring Return Plus. Bring back a retired Hall of Fame for one last legendary match. Like, this is... Like, this stuff is pretty awesome. About his staff, doctors, scouts, trainers, talent managers, stuff like that. Oh, love it. Now, my problem is now I'm out of... I've got an odd amount of people now, so give us time to go and make an offer, shall we? We're gonna go to WWE. I'm not trying to get a big name, but I'm getting someone who I believe has a future. A big future within this company. They're higher than I thought they'd be, or I've passed them already. think I have to pass them already. Assume they'd be in lower mid card. Where is Tozawa? Polycrew, Maxine. Oh, there, Akira Tozawa. 39 years old, lower mid card. Can I get him 300? My max is 400 on him, by the way. He heard me. I'll send you straight to the main roster. Akira Tozawa is someone who could do it, deserves a lot better. Remember when he was a serious wrestler in the cruiserweights? Ugh, I remember. But yes, let's just have a look. Is it Joe Hendry?
Say his name and he appears.
Say his name and he appears. Thank you for watching this episode, guys. Like, subscribe, and all that beautiful stuff. I really appreciate it. I hope you do enjoy this.